I got the new Mimikyu Hollowware, so I had to do a match with that Mimikyu Hollowware. Also, I was playing Rough Mimikyu and I was having so much fun that I played a bunch of games with it on stream. You're gonna see 2 games here in this video. One where we absolutely dominate, the other we do insanely good too. But the second game, we make a joke. Someone makes a joke before the match, just talking about a numbers tier list, like ranking all the numbers. And we are doing that for the entire match, me and the chat. And I think it's really fun. So I hope you enjoy it. 2 Mimikyu games that I think are really good. If you're wondering why I'm dressed up as Gambit, watch my tier list from this week. I got my 4. I'm gonna let you get that to hopefully get your 4. Back up Pika. Biff. He should get him here. Nice. Darkrai's a tough one, but... Ooh, careful, buddy. Careful. Oh my gosh, Chris coming in with the 5 gifteds. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you, buddy. Chris Bradley. What a hero. Spam that Pichu, everybody. Spam it now. Or forever hold your peace. Darkrai's still here, huh? Why? He really wants these KOs. And he might be able to get them, but like, what are you doing? What are you doing? He came back. If I was 5 there, we would have got him so easy. Pikachu wouldn't even have gone down, I don't think. Darkrai. Was there a build you wanted to see, Chris? Oh, I missed. Gotcha. Gotcha. I needed to kind of grab a berry and then shadow sneak in. Boop! Got him. Oops. If you're liking Play Rough, what about a Play Rough Azu game? Ooh, okay. I do not mind a Play Rough Azu game. This build is quite mean. I'm trying to get my last couple stacks here if I can. Ah, yeah, you got me. You got me. You got me. He ended up getting level 9. Pretty impressive. He did a pretty good job farming. Farming is not as fun with Shadow Sneak. It's way more fun. Or farming is not as fun, excuse me, with Play Rough. It's way more fun with Shadow Claw. Yum. I'm everywhere. Okay. Keeping our eye on him. We could keep going if we wanted to, but we can just get the objective. They always think you're going to jump in when you hit them with a Shadow Sneak. It's kind of a nice fake out that you get to do, you know? Like, yeah, sometimes I'm jumping in. Not every time. Bonk. They got me. These two are hanging out top. Play Rough tier list. You got to get a Play Rough tier list. I know. We don't talk about Zacian Play Rough. It's kind of a weird build. I've seen some players start to make some use of it, but it doesn't work that well. Oh my gosh, they let it walk! How beautiful. Nice job, Yang. I feel like our jungle's been a little underfarmed, huh? What's our Ceruledge at? Eh, he's 12. I mean, he's low, but he's not that low. Oof. What an awful Espeon Unite. What was that about? Nice little triple KO. What are we doing? Why are we doing this? Dang. Wrong one. How many do you get? 2? Oh, how beautiful. Darkrai. I hit Sylveon? Not really who I'm looking for. Oof. I got 3. I got 3, everybody. What are you doing? Hit them. Hit the enemy. Don't let them do that. You need backup? No, you don't. They have 3 people down. You don't need backup. Hit them. You need backup. You need to stop them from hitting Ray. We have 25 seconds left. Okay. All right. People do weird things in this game. Weird things, everybody. It's so weird. We have 19 KOs, by the way. Holy moly. 19 KOs from lane. We were eating them up pretty good. Eating them up pretty dang good. Hey, this is the midway point of the video where I want to let you know, you can let me know in the comments what numbers you think we got right and wrong for our fake number tier list. That is kind of real. A number tier list? Yeah, there's some good ones. 7 is overrated, but it's still high. 6 is actually crazy undervalued, I think, in this meta. Ender says the thing about 6 is you can just go 9 and turn it upside down. Yeah, I guess, but I kind of like... When I'm thinking of, like, my tier list, I don't... Like, you can, but I'm also thinking, like, that wouldn't be allowed, like, at Worlds, right? So I kind of have to say, like, 6 is 6. It's not going to be 9, but you could, obviously. Dude, what about 17? 17's good. Don't get me wrong. 17 is good, for sure. Yeah. Do one on the battle passes? Maybe. 3 is S tier, we all know. I think a lot of people would think 3 is S tier. 3 is not S tier. I'm sorry. No way. 3 is a comfort pick. Yeah. Yeah, it is. People been sleeping on 13. I think people talk way too much about 13. I got to be honest with you. You know? 7's a, look, here's the thing about 7. 7 is a meta pick, but it's fully overrated. We can all agree with that. 7 is clearly meta. I'm not saying it's not meta. Like, you'll see 7 at Worlds. You will. And a great 7 is awesome, but it's guys, it's super overrated. I personally love 7. Honestly, it's up there for me as one of the best numbers. I'm not gonna lie, for me personally, but I know it's underrated. Excuse me, overrated. Underrated. Can you imagine 7 being underrated? No. Overrated. Overrated. 10 is B tier. Interesting. 5 is God tier. Number of fingers, number of toes, number of Pokemon on a team. I mean, you make a great case. Hasn't 11 been meta for like 2 years? 11's always been good. I think low skill players they think 11 is better than it is. Like, 11's good, don't get me wrong. It's good. But I think the more you're around, the more you're like, oh, 11's it's good, it's not great. That's what I think. So I think a lot of people are gonna really enjoy 11, for sure. 0 changed the meta. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, starting the double-digit meta. That was huge, obviously. Like, 0 is... I don't know. This is weird to say it, but it's, like, kind of cringe. I think 0 is kind of cringe. Like, whatever. Like, do you, whatever. Like 0 as much as you want. I do think it's kind of cringe. Just kind of... I don't know. Yes, it changed the meta, and also, like, did we need it? I don't think so. I really don't think so. You know? I'll tell you what's not talked about enough. 2. 2 is not talked about enough. Maybe like in some like pro circles, they'll talk about 2 a lot. 2's actually super solid. It does, you love 2. Yeah, 2's great. 2 is really, really good. I think it just doesn't get enough shine because, like, there's so much going on, like, after it, essentially, you know? But 2 is really, really good. You would never... I guess here's the way to look at it. You would never be upset to have 2, right? Why is this person standing? Trying to time out his moves there. You're a huge fan of 8? I don't know, man. I don't know. 8's it's like one of those things. Like, I feel like I'm being a hater on 8. I'm not trying to be. I do think 8's good, but it's just like, I don't know. Do we need it, basically? Right? We already have, think about this. We already have 7, right? And then right after 8, what do we have? 9. These are, like, we already kind of have a lot of, like, the, like, numbers we need in that space. 8 sucks. I'm not saying 8 sucks. I'm not saying it. I don't want anyone to come in here and be like, oh, you know, my number was not. But I just don't think. I don't think we needed 8. I'm like, it felt like it was just added to have something added, you know. And at that point, like, I don't know. Like, I'm fine with 7. I'm fine with 9. I don't even... I guess I don't mind having 8. I don't mind having it. I just don't. I don't know if we needed it. That's all. That's all. Decent number. Don't get me wrong. Decent number. But did we need it? Probably not. My PC's gotten hacked because I don't know what Spragels talking about numbers. No, we're doing just number tier list. Yeah. 1's awesome. 1 has a lot of haters, but 1 is really good. Like, say what you will about it, but 1 kind of started the whole thing. You know, there's a few different ways to look at it, but for my money, like 1 kind of started. Like, a lot of it doesn't happen without 1. So you have to at least acknowledge, like, that about 1, right? I don't think I can make it bottom in time. What about 21? I mean... 21 is kind of cringe. I don't know. It's kind of cringe, which is weird because it has building blocks of, like, really great stuff. It has 2 and 1. But I do think 21's pretty cringe. I'm not gonna lie. It's just so overdone, you know? Fine. I don't want to have to unite here, but I gotta take that Blazing down after that. Why go 21 when you could just use 3? You think there's too much power creep for 1 to thrive? I'm not saying it's gonna be like... I'm not saying 1's OP or anything like that. I just want to make that clear. It's not that 1 is like OP, right? No, but it is kind of OP. Like, I don't know. At one point, 1 was insane, right? And it also is in a, like, you can clearly, like, clearly see how they go from 1 to 2. It's as plain as day. So you got to give it credit for that too. Like, it sets up 2 so ridiculously good. It's insane. I'm not saying 2 doesn't exist without 1, but it's like not that far. It's like, that's not what I'm saying, but that's not that far off. It's 1 is that good. No, you know what? I do think 1 is pretty meta. I think 1's... I honestly think 1 is, like, a lot better than people give it credit for. Way better. I'm not trying to give everyone a history lesson or whatever on it, but I'm just saying, like, a lot doesn't exist without 1. A lot. So do with that what you will, right? It's a close battle. I'm level 15. Oh, I'm gonna let him get it so we can get his Unite. Who's over there? Pikachu's over there. Blaziken's over there. I don't really wanna jump into that Blaziken. I know he wants me to. Pikachu Shedinja dolls. It's 2. Good Leaf Storm. Dang, can I get to him? Not really. Ah, I missed. They might let me reset. Only 30 seconds left. Oof. Ugh, I'm going down. Did anyone score? Ugh, and Ninetales can't stop it. Oh, but Machamp scored too. Wow, that's a close game. I think they... Well, this is going to be really close. What happened? All comes down to numbers. Crazy, right? Because we were just talking about numbers. Whoa! That was a cool game. Cool game. Hard final fight. Cool game. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I love you, and I'll see y'all next time. Nerfed again, but